Hi, my name is Jess and I am a thriftaholic. Today, you guessed it, I'm wearing a ThredUP clean out kit bag. Call me crazy. I did cut off the label. Don't freak out. I cut off my labels off of the clean out bags and taped them on boxes. If you didn't know that, it's a great way to get more dollar bang for your buck, you should say, when you are cleaning out your closet, or if you do this like me as a reseller for profit. Today is a series that I'm going to do for a monthly update, I guess you could call it, for, you guessed it, ThredUP. I have sent in over the last month 7 or 8 kits and want to go over some numbers with you because I have a lot of people on Instagram asking me tons of questions. And like I said, I've only been doing this for 1 month. I have learned so much and I want everybody to understand that you can actually make money on there. When I went on YouTube and looked up what sold on ThredUp or what have it, a lot of people were very upset with ThredUP that their items only sold for pennies or maybe a few dollars, but if they didn't adjust their prices, then that's why. Adjust your prices is like my #1 tip for ThredUP. Let's get started. I have my notes so I can give you the most accurate information. Also, I'm sorry if I crinkle. Okay. So, like I said, I've sent in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've sent in 8 kits. Now, if you are watching this when I first released the video, it is July 23rd, 2020, and ThredUP is completely slammed, so you can no longer print out your labels. You can only request them, and it takes at least a week for them just to mail them out, and it takes like 2 weeks for you to get it. It's a long process. I'm hoping that they can end that soon, but who knows. Okay. So let's get started. Like I said, I've sent in 8 kits and I have a couple more labels coming to me. I have been sending in free inventory that people have graciously donated me, or old stale inventory, because I am a part-time reseller and I sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and other various platforms. And I'm just like tired of looking at my stuff that isn't selling. If it's over 6 months old, I want it gone. And if I know mall brands, I've been told sell pretty good on there. So the first kit I sent in went live on June 20th. I have 18 items currently for sale. 5 sold, so I don't mean to confuse you. So I had 23 items for my first kit, and 5 of those have sold. So I have 18 active listings. And so far, I have made $78.58. That's my payout. That's not how much total. That's like how much I can request, to get my money. I have 36 days left. The mall brands are 60-day listings. The mid-tier clothes, like J. Crew, Eileen Fisher, stuff like that, is 90 days. And like I said, you adjust your prices. I always max out 80% of retail. And like I said, I've only been doing this a month. I think today I went on and lowered some items by a few dollars. Just to see how it goes, I do highly recommend expedited processing, and I do have return assurance, which are additional fees, but it's deducted from your profits, so you don't pay it up front. Okay, moving on to my next kit. I sent it in June 22nd, and so 2 days later, I sent one on June 24th. I wanted to kind of experiment. I did not do expedited. Okay. They have not been processed. It's only been a month, so it's not a huge deal. I did get an email the other day saying that they would be processed soon, but if they're done within like the next month, that's fine, because I believe I purposely sent in winter items because I knew it would be months, and I am okay with that. I sent in a kit on June 26th, and I have already sold 7 items. I have 30 current active listings on there, and I have 4 pending. You have 14 days to return an item once you receive it, so you don't actually receive your payout until those items are no longer pending. So So this one is kind of threw me a curveball. I'll try to be brief. When I sent my kit out, it wasn't even showing that I had a label created, like no kit number. It was like it didn't even exist. And then I got an email saying it was processed and some of my items had already been active. Like 2/3 of them were already, you know, priced by ThredUP. And so unfortunately 3 sold at their pricing, because little did I know until I contacted ThredUP customer support that I had requested that label with a different email address, meaning a different account, and it wasn't showing on my main account. Oops, my bad. Luckily, I never paid up for those items, and I will go over all my actual solds here in 1 second. Okay, so stick with me and you will see what sold, how much, and how much I paid for it. Okay, so even though, like I said, I sold 7, I've only made $28.28. Once I have the 4 pending, that will go towards my actual payout. I had 1 kit go live on July 5th. I have 15 items currently active. I have sold 1 item and I have 4 pending. So I've only made $3.26 because, like I said, they deduce the return assurance and the expedited processing, which comes to about $26. So you have to make at least $26. However, if you don't with your kits, don't worry, they're not going to take money out of your account or anything crazy. So yeah. Okay, I just had 1 kit processed today, and it's actually going live in just a few hours. I adjust my prices, and they accepted 32 items. And I have 1 that I sent on July 4th that got an email today saying it'll be processed soon, meaning I should receive another notification before they go live, probably tomorrow or Saturday. Apparently they process 6 days a week, so they are really trying to get through, like, you know, everyone's clothes, because everyone, it seems, especially on Instagram, is like super curious about ThredUP, and over the quarantine clean out the closets, so they're backlogged. Okay, so now I'm going to do a voiceover and show you all of the things that have sold, for how much I paid, and talk about shocked. Some of these brands I hadn't even heard of. So stay tuned. I'm starting off with my oops items that were priced by ThredUP and sold very quickly. This jacket could have done really well, but like I said, it was an oops. At least I didn't lose money. Here is my last mistake for the month, I hope. I did retail arbitrage over 2 years ago for these pants, and I could not sell them before for like 10 bucks. Sent them into ThredUP, and they sold for $55 in my pocket. My mom gave me this sweater. I could not sell it for $10 on Poshmark or eBay. Sent it in, and it sold for $71. I will buy items based on style, and this piece was one of those. You can't beat free inventory. I'm actually surprised that ThredUP took this because it was slightly faded, but it was mine, so pure profit. Don't ask why. It sold at American Eagle Outfitters. I couldn't sell it for like 10 bucks, and it sold on here. I got this skirt at the bins. I couldn't sell it myself, but it sold for $22 on here. Next, we have a beach lunch lounge. I couldn't sell myself, but it sold for 48 bucks. Here we have a Stitch Fix brand Paper Moon. Next, couldn't sell this. Happy to just make something. Got this one for $1.50. Super cute. Couldn't move it. This was actually my own. I wore it a few times, then sold it here. Nordstrom brand black tape. This was a bad bod. I should have sold that myself because, as you see, $4 profit. This one, love the profit, love the brand. Shein Sky, I honestly don't remember how much I paid. Probably less than $5. This, I got the bins. So pretty. Zara skirt. Couldn't sell it. New brand to me, polyester, sold for $95. Talbots all day long. I will always send that into ThredUP now. Old Navy basic tunic, free inventory, yes. No name damask print blouse. That sold like in a day. Same thing with this top, sold within a day.
$56.
So I hope showing you the items that actually sold on ThredUp has helped. And also, I did not include in my introduction, they generally accept about 50% of what people send. I forgot to include my statistics for what they actually accepted for the items I actually sent them. I averaged about 80% of the items I sent them, they accepted, and on a few kits, they actually accepted every single piece, which is shocking. So the items that they do send back, unless I see a stain or a flaw on it when I examine it again, I resend it. So my first kit, they sent back, I think, 3 items, and I resent them, and they actually just got accepted. So just keep resending unless there's a flaw, and then unfortunately you'll have to either redonate or list yourself. Okay, so like I said, the potential payout I have for these items is about $800 to $1,000 per kit. So if you average that out with 8 kits, right now I currently have about, let me do some math, 800 times 8, $6,400 in potential profits, but that does not include if people have a, like if there's a sale, I only get the payout of the sale price, or if somebody has credits or something like that. But I hope this was informative. Like I said, in a month, I will have more to share with you as far as my ThredUp payouts, what has sold, how much I have made. Also, please subscribe. I have reseller content. I have Thrift With Me's, garage sale hauls, Goodwill bins hauls. I'm going garage selling either tomorrow and or Saturday. So look for that. And like I said, I will continue with ThredUp as I believe it can be a great money maker for me, and I hope to help others. Spread the news. Thank you for watching. Please give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Have a great day.